We at Agents of Damned would like to give special thanks to the third-party creators that we're using during this season. Now, for monster stat blocks, we've been using Nersgull's Extended Bestiary and Kobold Press's Tome of Beasts. So thank you very much for those there. And our magic items have been courtesy of the wonderful Mr. James Gifford. You can find them all at their respective social medias, and please make sure that you're giving special attention and support to those third-party creators out there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Agents of Damned, the Contractors arc. I am your DM that still does not have a tagline, and you know what? I'm going to commit to that. No tagline. I'm just here running games. I'm Drew. The other people here are named...
Hi guys, I'm Christina, and I'm playing Leah.
Hey guys, I'm Chelsea, and I play Tara.
The dragon god follows blindly, and a single jellyfish. Therefore, the world is unharmed. Hello, I'm Jordan, sometimes Hoshi, and I play Posta El Delvray.
What the fuck is that you are doing?
What is this bit?
What are you fucking doing every time?
Someone has to reveal what it is, or I won't tell you.
Is it an acronym?
No.
Are you just listing out an acronym? You're doing an anachronism?
Super not.
Are they haikus, all of them? I'm not counting syllables. That wouldn't be a haiku.
I don't think so. I think it's too many for this one.
Technically, yes, they are all haikus.
They're all, you're
What?
all...
Technically, yes, they're all haikus.
Yeah.
I need to, like...
Why?
So you're
Are
just
they
reading
like bad
haikus?
haikus?
How is that just not the bit? Like,
Well,
what else would it be? You're
What else
just
is the
reading
bit?
haikus.
I'm gonna be so mad if one of our listeners figures this out, like, before
There is
we
one
do.
particular
They're gonna.
listener who I suspect may be the only person that can figure this out.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell me-
harass you at home all the time.
You know I can power through that.
You're gonna have to
I
tell us
will-
off mic who you think it is that's our listener that will get this.
No, because you might be, you'll harass them.
Depending on who it is, I think they might hold true to it, but I mean, I don't know. Anyway, what was the
No,
recap?
I want to see if they can figure it out.
Recap time. Our wonderful band of adventurers went in for their combat training trial to try to get a job. During so, they met Ricky and Fuego, a guy who was really cool. They all liked him.
I'm remembering this differently. Is anyone else remembering this differently?
I mean, I didn't have a problem with Ricky and Fuego. I think he was neutral. I hated you more than Ricky, honestly.
I agree, disagree.
And me, a guy who's really cool. They all liked him. Alright, so they met Ricky and Fuego, who is an acquired taste, we'll call him. They went into essentially like a team deathmatch against two other teams. One, a team of Sneeple ninjas, Yuan Ts for those of you who are uninitiated. The other, a team of washout Emerald Raiders, one of which was the fabled Felicia, girlfriend of the roommate of Post. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Roommate of the girlfriend post, roommate of the girlfriend post, roommate of the girlfriend post.
Roommate of the girlfriend Post.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you fucked it up. You fucked it up 3 times, so hey, how about that?
Look, you asked me to try, and I did.
You
And you failed.
But I
Failed
tried,
immediately.
and that's what counts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, fucking the recap. And, shit, where were we? Yeah, Felicia was really trying to kill Post. She didn't get to. The most important thing that happened during the episode was that we all met Mushroom Moose Umberto, who captured everyone's
What?
hearts, and everyone loves him because he's a precious special boy, and Umberto is king.
There's a moose?
There was a moose, and he was great. You
I don't
remember?
remember him.
I don't
You remember
remember
you
him.
loved him? You remember and you loved him. Everyone
Nope.
loved him. Everybody loved Umberto. I love Umberto.
I don't remember Umberto.
Yeah.
Our heroes got specially selected for some higher level work after completing their combat trial, and have met both the director, Johann Stampet, and they have met Marlena Mumtaz, their new handler. they all partook of the shusher, and now they're gonna be explained what the hell is going on. So Marlena looks at you all and is like, all right, so yeah, that's the shusher. The little rune on there, we call that a tongue tie. I can say that because I'm saying that to you, or we've all been shushed, and there's no one else in the room who could overhear it. Now, this being said, you're going to be doing a little work for our client. Even if we are talking about it, we can't actually use the name. It will, stop us. So, our client is a big, important entity. As things go, sometimes there are things that need doing that would fall under their purview that they can't be seen doing, or that are a little bit below their pay grade. So they need a layer of plausible deniability. And that is where you find folks come in. So you're going to have regular jobs too, regular jobber jobs, but sometimes you'll get to special jobs from our special client. And those jobs will be a little bit more dangerous. They'll pay a little bit better, but they'll be a little bit more dangerous. And they'll sometimes be a little bit more morally gray, I think. Probably not. I'm sure that will be fine.
Post raises his hand.
Yes. Actually, I haven't gotten your name yet.
Poster Earl Delvery, thank you for asking, madame. Define
call you
morally
Post
gray.
Morally gray. So, morally gray. So you know how, people try to do good stuff?
Yes, of course. That's the expectation.
And then some people do bad stuff.
Yes, the villains who we will be taking care of.
Alright, so some stuff is, in the middle.
Explain.
When a mommy morality and a daddy morality love each other very much.
Go on, I'm listening.
Wait,
We're not going to do it, does what?
wait, I've changed my mind out of character. I trust her implicitly.
I will die for this woman.
I told you she is my favorite character that I've come up with so far because she's just a little bean. So yeah, Marlena kind of pulls back. She's like, well, morally gray is it's not quite good, not quite bad, just kind of sitting in the middle.
Cross that bridge when we get there, I suppose.
Look, she pulls out a little handbook, looks to it, and is like, there's nothing in there about that, and that is okay. I am comfortable and fine.
Sorry, what?
What?
Sorry, I
Anyway,
had to say something. Continue.
any hoozle doozle. So that's gonna be the gist of the job. But right now, your job and my job is to get you guys shown around. So who's excited for orientation day?
Me!
Tara raises her hand.
Mm.
She looks at the two raised hands and raises her hand and looks over to Leah and looks expectantly and gives you puppy dog eyes.
Tara nudges you.
Leah slowly raises her hand.
Yay!
Yay.
It's well, let's have ourselves a look around, and then she climbs on top of Post's head as the tallest of the three of you and goes, onward!
Yes, ma'am! Just point the right way.
She points in the direction.
I follow her finger devotedly.
Tara follows close behind.
I just follow.
Alright, so the first place she takes you guys is the cafeteria. Where it's a cafeteria. It's not a mystical fantasy cafeteria. It's a cafeteria. There's a line where you get food distributed to you. And
Yes, we know what a cafeteria is, thank you.
It's a cafeteria.
It's a school cafeteria, or is it a convention hall cafeteria where they have different restaurants or something?
More like a school cafeteria.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, somewhere between a school cafeteria and a K&W.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. On Fridays, it's pizza day, I assume.
Not quite.
Do they have
So
Taco
your
Tuesday?
food is that's respecting boundaries. That's not my division. Pascal puts a lot of pride in his work and his place here. So Pascal will give you the rundown on how our food situation works.
Pascal is the chef, I assume.
Yep, Pascal is the head cook.
Excellent! I will be sure to be quite well informed with this man.
All right, do you make your
Or
way up?
woman, or non-binary person. I don't know. I assumed. I'm sorry.
Oh, he, him pronouns. He's he, him.
Excellent.
Yeah, so like you go and you see Pascal. He's like it's hard to tell generally, but like a younger looking half elven man, kind of like leaned over, a little bit bored because it's kind of like a slow time. It's not like a meal rush time. He like sees you guys. He was like, "What's all you saying?"
Sorry, what?
What? Who are you?
Postal Delvray. New recruit. Nice to meet you.
Post L Delvry looks down on like a list. He's like, yep, newbie. That qualifies you for a real treat. And he pulls out like a lunch tray, and then like on top of the lunch tray, it just like slops open like a can that like the can isn't like can shaped; it's cube shaped.
Why?
And out of the can slops like this white cube. And he goes, nutrient cube.
Excuse me, my good sir, I have questions.
I have answers.
First of all, what is this?
Well, if you take a look in front of you, and if you take a little look over here on the can where it says in plain lettering, it is a nutrient, and wait for it, cube.
Meaning?
It's a cube
Full of nutrients.
of nutrients.
Which leads me into my next question, I suppose. You mentioned something about qualifications?
Yep.
Care to elaborate on that concept?
Oh, right. So, yeah. So here's how food works. You do better, you eat better.
That's...
Company's paying for food, and a company pays for people that are useful. You haven't proven yourself useful yet. So, nutrient cube.
Gonna be honest, it's kind of fucked.
Pretty fucked, yeah.
You're okay with that?
Pays the bills.
I have a question. So you know how in every single restaurant industry, if you make friends with the chef, they give you food that's better?
This is factually true. I can confirm
Possible.
this.
Entirely possible.
I have fully gotten food that is like just free or off the menu or like not food they should have had. Like I've gotten called down for a homemade Crunchwrap Supreme once before from host stand at a
That's
restaurant
true.
by making friends with the chef. Anyway, can
There is a possible like getting Pascal to hook it up for you
Okay.
function later on.
Okay.
I will say, just not factoring that in, but just with Post's thing of it pays the bills, given Post's current situation, he just like narrows his eyes slightly. He's like, I don't appreciate the situation, but I do appreciate your honesty.
He gives you like finger guns. He's like, "Oi."
All right, this one's good.
He gives you like more finger guns. And he's like, "All right, move over. The other people need."
Oh
to
yes,
move."
my fault. I
I'll
take
keep
my
it moving.
nutrient cube.
All right, you two.
Nutrient cube it is then, I guess.
Nutrient cube for me. Do you have bones here?
Let me have a look. See, does not look around. Nope. You know what we do have?
Nutrient cube?
We've got
What?
a nutrient cube.
What is Pascal wearing?
He's just wearing like an apron and like a t-shirt. Pants.
You know, that apron is doing wonders for your eyes, though.
Roll deception.
Hell yeah.
The apron says my eyes are up here with an arrow.
Oh my god.
The apron says "kiss the cook" with an arrow, but it's not pointing where you thought it would be.
Oh dear.
It's like slightly up and to the left.
Veering off into the sky, like "kiss the cook." Where you find him?
That's your problem, not mine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, I'll allow that. Pascal's like, all right. And like pumps his chest out a little bit, and like the compliment has landed with Pascal.
Yeah, she just kind of like flips her ear behind her as she walks away in his direction, and then walks away.
You see him like whispering to like Marlene, and he's like, "Who's the rabbit? Like what? Like yeah, but like what's her deal?"
What's her deal? deal.
Is she free on Tuesdays?
Like, what's her, like, her whole fault? Like, did you see her mention, like, a little rabbit friend or something like that? Or is she, like, kind of, like, free?
Wow, already going in for the kill. My God.
Damn. I mean, you gotta shoot your shot, man.
Well, she just shot. You overhear that in the background. All right, so you guys enjoy your nutrient cubes. So there's gonna be like a system of like pre-mess hall meals and such that will give like a variety of like benefits and such for like the upcoming mission, kind of like similar to our Big Betty's fun there. However, you guys are starting at base level, and base level is nothing. You get a nutrient cube. It keeps you alive.
Does it
That
heal
would
us
actually
any?
be like the description of it. It would be like nutrient cube, keep you alive. It does heal you though.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Max or
Like you're like long rest.
Long rest.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Leah leans over to Tara and is like, "We'll get you your bones eventually. Just maybe not today."
Well, it's not for me. It's for Tart. He gets grumpy if he doesn't have them.
Noted. I might be able to dig up some bones somewhere.
You try shaping your nutrient cube in the shape of a bone.
Just kind of mold it into like a femur and give it to Tart.
Marlena's like, all right, so this is like the mess hall. Mind you, Marlena's having like a grilled chicken salad. Like Marlena's like, she still knew it. She's been here longer.
Is she still sitting on my head?
She is still sitting on your head.
That's
The plate is
amazing.
balanced on your head. So she's like, so this is
I am
like the mess
making
hall.
sure my head is immaculately balanced.
Wait, hold still.
I
need
love
it.
you, don't worry.
All right, I gotta put ranch on it.
Man, the top of your head is really flat, Post.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's
I'm
it's so
impressed.
flat.
It's not flat. I'm just good at balancing.
Did someone
Are
like
you
literally
sure?
like press their entire palm on
It's
your
not
head?
flat!
You see
She's like
Leah?
rubbing the top of your head, like, I don't know, it's pretty flat.
Leah's like standing on her tippy toes.
I can
like, trying
tilt
to
my
look.
head if you like, madam.
All right, I'll be good.
Well, you're our boss, but let's remember where we are right now.
I don't know. It's pretty flat.
Not flat.
Marlena, like, with chicken in her mouth, like, I just want you to know that, like, I stopped saying it, so, like, I'm not involved. Like, mouthful of, like, chicken and salad.
Hand me the ranch from my nutrient cube. I'll let you off.
She's like, I like the ranch.
Just a bit.
All right. She's like, she gives you a mostly empty packet, like, she really throws a ranch on there.
Fine.
Right, so you guys enjoy your meal, you get healed back up to full. And she's like, so let's see. Ooh, let's go to see maintenance. Onward! And she like clicks her heels into your ears. Yeah!
The least you can do is ratatouille it, my god!
Yeah! Onward, noble steed!
Love it, that's my
Yeah!
ears. Ah.
Go!
Why are you wearing cowboy spurs?
Why indeed?
I found them.
You know, I like you more and more the more that we interact with you.
Same here.
I wasn't
Thanks.
so sure
I really
at
like
first.
you guys too. I think we're gonna be good friends.
Oh, I think so too.
She like kind of talk like says to herself a little bit. It's like I am fucking nailing this. I am so good at this now.
What was that?
What? What's happening? You can't hear anything. Yeah.
At this rate, no, I can't.
His ears start to bleed.
Can I ask that after we go to maintenance, we go to first aid?
You had
Oh,
your
yeah, for
nutrient
sure.
cube. You're fine.
So Marina, how long have you been here with them?
Oh, well, I've only been here for like a couple of weeks. But I finished like, my onboarding. I had like my, my starting process there. You guys are gonna be my very first team, but I did well with like my exams and such, so they're letting me handle a team that's meant to handle like a little bit more like higher level missions. And also, they know that a lot of people lose their first team.
I'm
so
sorry,
they
what?
wanted to make
What?
sure that what?
What?
happened? What?
What'd you just say?
What?
She said she did good on her exams, which means she's qualified to do work.
Yeah.
That
I
sounded,
say with a tinge of spite.
that sounded a little personal, Post. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because we all know that taking a written test is the exact same as real world experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the exact same.
I lift up my hand for a high five for her.
You get a little tiny high five.
Leah has this look of, oh no, what have I gotten into on her face?
Little tiny little plat pan high five. It's like, yeah, so anyway, like, so, yeah, I've been here for, like, you know, a couple of weeks. I think I'm coming up on a month now. And, yeah, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna come clean with you guys. You guys are, technically, my very first team. Please don't be mad.
You already said that, so it's okay.
I figured as soon as I shook your hand the first time.
Can't get experience if they don't let you get experience, so I think it's fine.
This is coming
You
off
have
really
personal
personal.
issues.
I'm fine.
I don't think that's true.
Do you
I
have
wasn't talking to you.
Is there a therapist
She,
here?
like, she's petting you on the top of the head. She's like, easy, easy,
Sorry.
easy.
Did she give him a sugar cube?
She does. She does. She gives Post a little sugar cube. Like,
Wow.
here you go, boy.
Could have used that for the nutrient cube, but
I didn't have it before.
wait, where did you get a sugar cube?
Where did it come from?
Barnabas
Where do
is right.
sugar cubes even come from?
Barnabas is right. I really do need to comb up there better.
Leah started taking notes of the entirety of everything going on here, and one of the notes is random sugar cubes appear in pockets.
Post has sugar cube dandruff.
Post has sugar cube
sweet,
dandruff.
Sweet dandruff.
He's just such a sweet, sweet boy. His dandruff is sugar.
Feast off my curly locks.
Fucking
They're high in glucose.
All right, no more of this. This is gross. All right, you guys get to maintenance. So maintenance is like kind of like it's a small office that's not actually often staffed because the maintenance staff is out doing maintenance. Or one person is usually there because they're meant to like kind of relay all the calls to everybody and like go where they're needed. And that is Midge. She is a she her pronouns orc. She's on like the taller side, like roughly about like a little over like 7 feet tall. Like not like super crazy muscular because she does like a lot of like physical labor, but she's not like out there like raiding and such. She is the head of maintenance, and she's currently like engaged with like a piece of machinery that none of you know what it is. You just know she's got a big ass wrench, and she's like cranking on something in there, and it seems to kind of be stuck, and she's just kind of like banging on like fucker.
Could you use some help?
That's the answer you get.
Post still looks expectantly because he's not aware that that's an answer.
Marley is gonna pull you back. She's like, she's gonna want a little bit of space from you.
All I did was offer help. I don't see what the issue is.
She doesn't like that. She's like, you do that.
Sometimes when people are in the middle of something, they don't want to be bothered.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about it.
Oh, I hope you do.
So anyway, guys, this is Midge. Midge, come on, say hi. Hello.
Hello, Midge! I extend a hand for a handshake.
I'm making a decision right now.
Music to my ears.
Roll a con save.
Beautiful. So how bad does she fuck me up?
How'd it go?
What's that thing that looks like a 7, but not as long on the top?
Oh no, you rolled a
Oh, you rolled a
one?
natural one.
Yeah, that one.
I had a gut feeling that was gonna happen.
I deserved it.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 3 what I would call crushing damage.
God, I cannot, start an encounter with full health to save my life.
You
First
keep
the beer, now
bothering
this.
people.
I'm being friendly.
You really
And
need
she,
to
like,
learn how to read the rules.
As you extend the handshake out, she gets a wry smile across her face, like, and then goes in for like a bone crusher handshake.
Oh, wow. Quite the grip.
That wrench is doing wonders for your eyes.
Stop it.
What?
Fucking stop it.
That was what I sticker secret about making the decision more earlier.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. This is persuasion because she knows her eyes look good.
Damn straight she does. I love her. She's great.
With disadvantage, it's a 16.
That fucking fails. She looks at you. She looks at you and snorts. Just.
A lady who knows what she's worth. Good.
And he goes like, Midge, please try to be nice. You always complain about how you never meet anybody, and then like you see new people and you treat them like you're an angry dog. You gotta chill, Midge. Midge narrows her eyes at Marlene and she's like, or not, or you can do whatever you want, and that is cool also to do.
I would ask you to please be more aware. Even I'm aware that came off a little bit rude, and you are currently on my head.
Yeah, if she tried to punch me, I would duck full behind your head.
I mean, I don't blame you, but I'd rather not be in that position in the first place.
100%.
You did say our lives are in your hands, just tossing that out there.
And I am gonna make sure that all of you stay alive the whole time.
Good.
So when do we come to Midge? If we see something that's broken, if we need something fixed that's broken?
Oh, I mean, like, in general, if, like, something, like, breaks around, like, the place, you'll see Midge already kind of working on it. I just kind of like to, like, introduce people to Midge. I think she's, like, a lot nicer than, like, people give her credit for. Midge looks at her, like, incredulously. And you start to get the feeling like this probably isn't, like, a part of where you're supposed to go on, like, the initial tour.
So what's next on the tour?
Okay, so we went to maintenance. Little special treat for me. And then... Oh, let's go to Chauncey's office.
Are you sure we can't stick around here?
Oh, but I love Chauncey.
He's
Is
fine.
So fun.
Is Chauncey part of the normal tour, or is he just another special part of the tour?
Normal tour.
Insight, please.
Roll insight.
Dirty 20.
Alright, you know, Chauncey's not a part of the normal tour. You are supposed to, like, meet with Chauncey, like, a little bit as he is the floor manager, but, like, going to his office is not part of the normal tour.
I got a 10, so if you don't say anything, I'm pretty sure I don't believe that.
I got a 4.
Oh,
So
okay.
Tara's just like, all right, let's go meet Chauncey.
That's the energy of, I got a rock.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
I don't believe you. I don't think this is part of the normal tour.
Oh, come on, have a little fun.
Why don't we get the normal stuff out of the way first and then go meet Chauncey?
Some normal stuff is, like, boring, and I want
We have to do it anyway, don't we?
Yeah, we'll just do it after.
Why not do it before, and then we can get to the fun stuff later? End on a good note.
Fine. Onward. And she dejectedly goes, yeah.
As I saunter out of the room, I'm like, goodbye, bitch!
She's like, we'll go see the equipment manager. Oh boy, you guys. Are you excited to try this new TTRPG thing everyone's talking about?
Wow, I sure am, but I heard it needs dice, and I don't know if I have any. What about you guys?
No, I haven't had any dice either. How are we gonna game in a tabletop format without any dice?
Fuck yeah! I heard you kids need some dice!
Holy fucking shit, it's Derek Diceman!
Watch your mouth, kid, and that's right! I'm Derek Diceman! I got you all these amazing dice from my friends over at Adventure Dice!
Adventure Dice, the Canadian-based dice company?
Hey, I'm the one sponsoring them! Shut up!
Okay.
At adventuredice.ca, you can find all kinds of dice. Metal ones, wooden ones, some as big as your head. Okay, not that last one, but there's tons of stuff that you can get there. And if you use the special promo code AGENTS at checkout, you can get an extra 10% off all dice there, with the exception of the charity dice.
Wait, hold on. Can we get, like, other, like, accessories, like dice towers and other cool stuff like a deck of many things?
You can! Kid, I told to be quiet.
Why won't you love me, father?
All right, now that you guys got your dice, let's roll for initiative!
Yeah.
Natural 20.
I got a 4.
So you guys go see the equipment manager.
Is the equipment manager also sort of bristly? Or are they normal?
No, the equipment manager, I mean, she seems to generally like people. And I mean, like, a lot of people have to go through to see the equipment manager. That's why it's part of the regular tour. Essentially, they're like the person that you gear up with. They're a good place to spend any kind of, like, mission money you get to get some more gear to help you be better at missions. So, it's also a place to, like, sell stuff off after you've, like, gone through it. So we kind of affectionately call, like, the equipment management office the pawn shop. Because, you know, you can kind of pawn stuff off and buy new stuff, and it's pretty neat. I like it.
Not too much like a pawn shop, I hope.
It is exactly a pawn shop.
Great.
It is, like, in the middle of the thing. It's just, like, 100% like a pawn shop.
2 copper is best I can do, man. It's a +3 Vorpal sword. Yeah, but, you know.
And like you see, like it's packed to the gills with just like all kinds of stuff. Like it's like, imagine like one of those like old school like libraries from like a fantasy like movie where it's just like bookshelves like everywhere and like a whole bunch of like stuff piled around. It's like that, but like with just like random stuff. There's like a half broken saxophone and like old long swords and like, you know, a dented up suit of armor that says just like new, and just all manner of shit like every which way, like with no rhyme or reason in like how they're laid out or anything like that. And you guys are kind of like looking around to try to find like the equipment manager, the person who runs the whole thing. So everyone roll me investigation.
It's a 17.
11.
11. That is not as good.
I got a rock. I got an 8.
Got an 8. Alright, so Tara,
Yes.
you're like looking around, like you see like a stack of like old spell book magazines of spells that people don't really like use anymore. And you're kind of like looking through those. And you hear, "Hey, can I help you? What's good, dog?"
Hi, how are you?
And you see this big old sea hag.
No.
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 I knew that voice sounded familiar.
I was I was
Wait,
hopeful.
wait. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
She's a big old sea hag with a big curly Q mustache.
What?
What?
This tracks.
Hey, what's up? I'm little Lena. I'm the pawn shop witch.
Hi, Lena.
Nice to meet you. It's a fine mustache you have.
Yes, it's incredibly real. I mean, what?
I mean, of course.
Fuck you, don't ask about my mustache.
I wasn't asking, I was complimenting.
Oh, thank you.
I extend a hand for a handshake.
You get a wet handshake.
This tracks.
Ah, yes, the art of the handshake. Regular stuff that I do all the time. Oh, you guys like new or like what? What's the deal?
Yeah, we're newbies and we're on the tour.
I point to the goblin on my head.
And she goes, "Hi, Lena." And he's like, "My Lena, my favorite little goblin girl." And she like picks her up and then puts her on her head.
I look a little sad.
And Marlena is like having a blast. She's just like playing her like her hair. She's like, "Haha, yeah, Lena, my favorite person."
Your new post, your new. You'll get that.
So, little Lena, what kind of objects do you like the most?
Well, I mean, just like all kinds of stuff. I mean, have you looked at this stuff? Isn't it neat?
If I didn't know any better, I think your collection's complete.
What? Don't you ever say that. My collection is ever growing.
Sorry. Goodness.
Lena's the girl that just has everything.
You damn straight. Goes for a high five.
Tara high fives back.
Careful, they're wet.
All right, so welcome to the pawn shop. So here's how things kind of run around here. I'm kind of the proprietress, but also like an arbiter of any kind of deals that go on. So I'll sell things to you in general, but you'll always have the option to kind of try to haggle. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good haggle, but don't come up in my house starting to disrespect. You get me? If you come in here and you go too hard, I can jack the price up on you, because I'm in charge here. But if you do good, I might, if I'm sweet on you, I might take it down a little bit. And the same is true as if you're trying to sell something.
You give us a fair price for it, of course, though, yes?
Yeah. Roll and say.
Little Lena.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Nat 20, she will absolutely try to fleece you on every deal where you sell her something.
I narrow my eyes and just go, very well then.
Cool. She looks at you none the wiser. One eye like slightly veering off to the side, and she
Oh my gosh.
physically with her finger pokes the eye and pushes it back to regular.
Okay, your voice is subpar, but your mannerisms are on point.
Yeah.
I can accept this.
Yeah, there we go.
This is exactly-
I tried to like
acceptable.
limit like existing characters, and some of them I was like, some of them the voices I can't do very well.
And so naturally,
Although this is not an existing character, this is a different character. This is Little Lena the pawn shop witch.
yeah,
This is totally 100%
who
original.
sounds nothing like any character I've done.
Nope.
Yep, nothing like anybody that you've ever talked about.
Nope.
She is a businesswoman who knows exactly what she is wanting and what things are worth, clearly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Businesswoman born and bred. Come from a long line of businesswomen.
Singular.
Come from a long line of businesswoman.
So do you like thingamabobs or what object?
Oh, those little things, I've got plenty.
Fuck you.
Little dingle hoppers.
Oh, I've
What's
heard
a
of those.
dingle hopper? Doesn't make shit up.
It's like this, and she holds up a hand fork.
That's a fucking fork.
Well, no, this one's for gardening. It's different than a fork that you'd eat food with.
I believe that's called a hoe.
No.
What did you say in my restaurant? Oh, not, I mean, my pawn shop.
That's
I can
not.
understand those two phrases sound eerily similar. It's a common mistake.
I'm sorry, did you just try to tell me what a gardening tool is called? When clearly you just said you don't even know what fertilizer is earlier.
You said it was a fork for
Yes, it's
gardening.
called a hand fork. It's what they're called.
Fucking fork. It's regular fork. Like Little Lena was like, oh, I'm just like, look, it's a big fork, but it's still a fucking fork. Alright. So you've met Little Lena, the pawn shop waitress. She's explained the pawn shop to you guys in general detail, but the actual mechanics of the pawn shop are this. Anytime you're like buying or selling something at the pawn shop, you'll be able to make like charisma checks and such to try to like raise the price that you sell things for, or lower the price that you buy things for. However, if you're choosing not to just like buy it straight, know that there's a risk in that if you fail the check, then you did bad at negotiations and you end up like paying a little bit more. That's the hustle. That's the haggle. You guys got the idea?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
I take our
So-
boss back from off of her head and put her back on mine.
She hangs on like a little bit. She's like, oh wait, yeah, okay.
I don't know, we have to keep going. There's more to the tour, I assume.
Yeah. It's like, I still have like a job to do. All right, bye, Lena. Good, bye. Bye. Bye.
I start walking faster.
She was like, Well, did you guys already see Johan?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stampit. He doesn't like when I call him Johan. He also scares me.
Why? He seemed friendly.
Alright. Are you okay?
Quite fine, thank
In
you.
the brain?
I got top marks in my class.
Maybe just book smarts then.
What else do you need?
I think it's a flat head.
What?
Nothing?
She's like, look, guys, his head is not that flat. She says, like, fully on top of his head, like, sitting crisscross applesauce.
It is of a perfectly normal curvature. Thank you.
It's awfully defensive about it.
You're getting awfully antagonistic about it now, aren't we? What's next?
Alright, so that's that. Chauncey, we met Chauncey. We do still have to check in with Chauncey, though.
Later, assuming there's more.
Alright, well, there's one I kind of wanted to save for last, because I know if after this one, you're not going to want to go other places.
Go on.
Because you'll be tired.
Go on. I say it like it's a challenge.
What if we just saw Chauncey, like, real quick? He's real nice. We get to hang out with Chauncey for a little while. We don't have to go to the last one.
What's the last one?
It's nothing. It's regular stuff.
Doesn't sound like it's nothing.
It's regular, normal. It's good stuff, and you'll still want to stick around.
Is that right?
Yep.
I don't even need to
Insight.
roll insight. Do I need to really roll insight on this? This is the most obvious shit in the world.
DC 5.
Oh my
Could
god.
fuck up. You could fuck up.
10 on the die. What is... No, obviously she's full of shit.
The last stop tends to be like a make or break one, and that a lot of people will go like, actually, fuck this.
And Chauncey's not it?
Nope.
I'm very concerned if Chauncey's not it.
Same.
What? Chauncey's delightful.
Okay.
Sure. That's what we're calling it.
Alright, so you like, Molina, like, is, like, resistant. She goes like, okay, fine. Or go to the last stop. Onward. Yeah.
Before she does, I just immediately... It's like, nope, not again.
Dex.
Your worst stat.
11.
Nope.
Damn it. I just clap her spurs into my ears. Ah!
She goes,
further into
yeah,
your
and
head.
like you do this, and you like make her like feet kind of like turn, and so you get like toes directly in your ear holes, and she goes,
Yeah.
and she goes,
Again, just Ratatouille it.
wait, ear gook on my toe.
You kept kicking my ears. I need those.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this anymore. And she goes over to Tara. And she goes, uppies.
Fine, sure.
Uppies. All right, onward. Yeah. This one has horns.
Luckily, I don't have ears. Actually, I do. Actually, never mind.
You have ear holes.
No, Tara does actually have ears.
Okay.
Arlo's just weird.
You're weird. Alright, so you guys get to a room that says combat training.
Well, certainly this can't be the place you were referring to.
Yeah, we just came from like a 4-team death battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you saying this that way?
Just know that after this, in a way, it is easier after this part.
What does that mean?
Yeah, just be straight up with us, girl.
You already branded our tongues. What else could it be?
You just have to go through combat training.
Okay. I'm not seeing the issue.
Is there more you can elaborate on?
How familiar are you with the Order of the Sun Fist?
Are any of us familiar with that?
Yeah, I was about to
Roll
say,
history.
like, you can't just say that and expect us to...
Roll history.
God, what is with all these 10s I'm rolling? Good lord, 13.
That's an 8.
19.
Alright, post, like, you have heard of the Order of the Sun Fist, like they're an order of monks, but that's about as much as you know.
Oh, the anime weebs.
The what?
Don't worry about it.
Leah, you're a bit more familiar with the Order of the Sun Fist, and that your organization was like kind of like cross paths with them before, and that like they're kind of like a very like judicial like seeking justice type of organization, and like the forward facing face of your organization, like the World Kindergartners, as far as people know, is also that. So there's been like some like dealings and such, but like they've also kind of like sniffed around and gotten like close to like getting into what you guys are actually up to as far as like clandestine assassination work. But they have not like yet cracked that, but that's giving you a little bit more familiarity with it. You do know that like they're very like serious about their training, and of like monk orders, they're the ones that are kind of like famous for like being particularly hardcore.
I am familiar.
Well, our combat training instructor is a member of that order.
Are they now?
She is, yes. And she's a bit much as far as the training that she does, but when you survive it, well, not survive it because it's not dangerous and you will be fine. But when you get done with it, that's a good word that doesn't scare you. When you get done with it, then you're really good at fighting and you are less killable. Yep, I already said it. Less killable.
Well, that's just a good thing. No one
Yeah,
has to be
it's a good
killable.
thing. Yeah, see, it's good. So you guys go in there and I will wait out here.
You don't want to come with us? You have such a nice perch.
Oh, look at the time. I have to go to wash my shoes. She doesn't wear shoes.
Can we try to scoop her?
I mean, she's technically already pre-scooped.
Yeah, she's
You know
already on
what?
Tara's head.
Yeah, she's riding on me.
She's on top of Tara's head. She's still gonna try to evade, so I'm gonna roll athletics against like her. I did not give her stats. I'm just gonna roll raw. Roll athletics. She's gonna do acrobatics.
Tara, is your athletics better? Do you want to try to scoop her?
I mean, I got proficiency. Can Tart give me the help action?
Yes.
Yay.
Tara can give you the help action.
Wow. Womp womp. 12.
12. Luckily for you, she rolled a 7.
Ah!
Nice.
She is scrambly. She's like, no. You pick her up and you have her underneath one arm like a football. She's like, no, I don't wanna.
No, you're seeing this through.
I don't wanna.
You're a handler. You have to stay with us.
You have to keep us alive.
Yeah, you said our lives are in your hands, and we think you should come along with us.
Why can't you guys just let me abandon you and be cool about it?
Well, that's not your
We
job.
go through the door?
That's not your job.
You open the door, and you see a human monk in a sort of like a green robe with like a maroon underlay. Upon seeing that maroon underlay, Leah, you with your 19, you remember something about the Order of the Sunfist. Their order denotes rank by like the underlay of the robes. They're all in green robes, but like the underlay is like what denotes your rank. You don't remember the exact colors, but you do remember the color that was important because the highest of the rank is maroon. Only 5 people alive have been able to reach the maroon rank. Only 5 people.
Really? Only 5 have reached maroon, is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Only 5.
Yeah, why'd you pick that color, huh?
I don't know. Why'd you pick these nuts? Huh? Oh,
This reference is going over my head and I don't get it.
Maroon 5.
no.
Oh.
You can't say it directly.
Oh.
Yeah, because if there's anything that music groups hate, it's being called by name.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's a Maroon 5 joke. Anyway. So, you see those robes and like that kind of like you just go like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think in this case, Leah, like again, the slightest twitch in her ear, she realizes that as her oh shit moment.
She meets her gaze to like the 3, I guess now the 4 of you. Now you've taken Marley hostage.
We're just
And
making
she
sure
goes
she does
like-
her job.
She goes, alright, you 3, what are your names?
Post! Hello, delivery.
Tara Stormblight, at your service.
Leah.
Wrong. Your name is Bitch 1, Bitch 2,
Oh.
and Bitch 4, she says, pointing at Tara.
What?
Bitch 3 is the dragon.
Honestly fair.
So am I 2 or are you? Who's
Of course I'm 1.
If you have to ask if you're Bitch 1, you are now Bitch 2.
Nice.
You are out to enter training with Heckaba Hexton. Rule number 1 of training with Heckaba Hexton. fuel up. And she offers you like a bowl of rice.
I take it.
Wrong. She throws it at you. Eating is for fucking winners. Laps now. And you go.
I start running.
And she looks at the rest of you expectantly, like laps.
All right.
Okay.
Come on.
Starts
As you
running.
guys start on your left.
And you guys spend the rest of the day in absolutely grueling training with Hecuba Hexton. I will say this is essentially going to be pure flavor, but for the time being, over the next couple of days, you spend those days with a resting level of exhaustion from your training with Hecuba Hexton.
Ugh.
It feels like she's trying to kill you.
So, Tara, is this what you thought that you were getting into when you signed up for this job?
Not exactly what I had in mind. Ow, my legs.
Push-ups! Now!
The push-ups aren't even the hard part. It's the yelling that gets to you. What about you,
She gets
Post?
in real close to you, Leah. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being loud?"
No, the loudness is fine.
Oh, it's the yelling. Is it the coarseness of my vernacular?
This might be worse.
She grabs onto one of your ears and yells into it, "Too fucking bad! Push-ups!"
Oh.
She is not nice.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought she was just a ray of sunshine.
You see this, like, deepened red color spread throughout Leah's face as she grapples with the concept of, I'm not gonna stab this person, I'm not gonna stab this person, I'm not gonna stab this person.
The small,
Boy, does she want to.
what you call it, consolation you get is that Marlena is in there with you. And she's like, "And I'm doing field work. I work in the office. Hecuba, why won't you let me go? This is not my job." She's like, "You entered the fucking dojo? That means you're mine."
Why do you have a job here?
My methods are coarse but effective. Roll a dex save as she sweeps your leg.
Alright.
While doing push-ups?
Yeah.
Yes.
That feels like the least efficient time to sweep someone's leg.
Dex save is 24, but tell me if that doesn't pass.
That passes.
Okay.
She looks at you and she goes, "Excellent, you've learned the first lesson." She gives you a bowl of rice.
She doesn't take the rice and she flips it back at her. You said rice is for winners. I don't feel like I'm winning.
She catches the bowl of rice without spilling any
Damn.
Wow.
and goes, "Good. Your mind is ready. Now it can truly begin."
Now you're ready for real rice.
So we kind of jump cut ahead of Hecuba Hexton's hellish training.
I imagine Post took
Da-da-da-da.
most of it in stride with like way too much gusto, and it was very annoying for you two.
Post, how are you this
Hecuba-
happy still?
How do you have this
Hecuba,
much-
like, rode you the hardest because you refused to break.
Like, she's yelling at y'all push-ups, I'm just sitting there like, 487, 488, 489, 490, tell me when to stop!
I hate you!
Where is this energy coming from?
And I just keep going.
This is awful. Why do you have so much energy? Give us some.
Because I like to win!
Well, clearly you're not yet.
Yet!
Oh. Tara, I'm with
Maybe
you.
one day, bitch, too.
I start going faster because I've lost bitch 1 status and I must be number 1.
Alright, so we jump cut through your hellish training with Hecuba Hexton.
And now we level up, right?
No.
I feel like we should at this point with all that hell.
And after your training with Hecuba, like you kind of like you're brought into the first office to have a little bit of time with Marlena Mumtaz. She's like, "All right, so Yeah, I've had a couple of days.
Ice bath.
She on her desk is like a little like metal like old school like clothes washing basin filled with water and ice, and she's just like sitting there like, okay, so that was Hecuba. How'd we like Hecuba?
She brings out the best in me. I can't wait for another.
There's something wrong with you, but that's cool. How about you two? Good?
It was the worst experience of my life.
Well, on the plus side, it will be easier when you have to go back to her.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes!
What? No, plus, shut up!
Leah is drinking a tea, and she looks so slowly over her tea as she says you have to go back to her, and says, when do we have to go back to that?
Well, any time that you come back to base after like a mission or two and it's determined that it's time for your periodic training. Your periodic training is handled by the head combat trainer. And there's only one combat trainer. And it's Hecuba.
I'm gonna stab her. I'm gonna stab her
I would
so...
not advise that. She's real good at not being stabbed and counter stabbing.
I like this
With her
goal. I will
hands.
stab her.
She's real good at not getting stabbed and then stabbing other people, but with her bare hands.
It will happen. One day. It doesn't have to be soon, but one day!
Well, at least you're motivated, and that's good. Oh, my back, my whole back.
Do you
My
want
whole
some
back,
tea?
my whole body. I would love it. I can't move my arms.
Here. And she just kind of like...
Just baby bird it to her.
No, I was gonna say she takes the cup and like holds it to her face.
Why is your first thought baby bird?
Yeah, there's a much more
There's so many
effective-
steps before that.
I don't know. I thought it would be fucking wild if she like went over and was like, "Yeah, I got you." She's like, "No."
Yeah,
My
that's...
first thought for a dumb idea was
that-
an IV drip.
Oh my god,
IV drip with
an
tea?
IV drip.
I
That
thought we
sounds
was just gonna
incredibly
throw it at her.
painful.
Oh, horribly. I'm sure it sounds.
Look, I just said that I was going to stab her. I didn't say how. I just... No. Yeah, she holds up the cup to her mouth and offers some to the other two if you guys want any.
Sure.
I would love some, thank you.
Thank you.
You
Leah.
don't need any. Not with your energy.
Doesn't mean I wouldn't like a cup of tea.
You're something else. Did you know that?
Thank you.
Have you heard that before?
Many times, actually.
Makes sense.
Often at parties after I've finished a beer stand.
That tracks.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are like kind of like enjoying like your ice bath, tea, powwow hangout. When there's
It's a post-workout.
a post workout.
Like
All
like
in
a
ice
maniac.
baths with tea.
So you get like a buzz in the office there. Chauncey's voice comes over the intercom and goes, hey there, Marlena. Can you take your crew up to Johan? There's been There's been contact from the client that requires your team's attention. And Marlena goes, oh sure, no problem. Real fast. I cannot walk. I just have one of them carry you small.
I grabbed the basin.
No, not the basin, please.
Up we go. No! I thought you wanted to stay in the bath.
I'm not wearing pants.
So don't stand up.
Oh no!
Assert your dominance.
No!
It's like that old Bard's tale, the Baffy Buck.
Also,
Fuck
if you
you.
are like just lying in ice water, that is obscuring everything.
That's true, but she still like knows she's naked, and you're taking her to, the director of the company.
Yeah, just Baffy Bucket. It's fine.
Well, I mean, if she can get up and get dressed, she can fix that solution.
Yeah, she can walk.
I can't.
She's free to
walk.
leave. Oh, then you're staying in the
Well,
bath
then, in the basin you
No,
are. Let's go.
please.
It's the fastest. It's the fastest option. Gotta go. Come on,
Someone
everyone.
put,
Let's
like, a
go.
top
I start
on
running.
me. No, help me get on pants. No, please.
There's just
Just running
ice
through
water.
the hall with this goblin shouting, "Help me put on pants!"
Please.
Ice water sloshing everywhere.
Water sloshing around.
Just stick to the front of the basin. He won't see anything.
You guys get to Johan's office. Again, incredibly fancy office, very no-nonsense man, and you're rolling up with so much fucking nonsense energy.
We are bringing our supervisor to meet him as we were instructed. I don't see the issue.
Pants would have taken too long.
He's no nonsense. He doesn't have time.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's very busy.
We learn.
Johan, is not looking up at you when you enter the office. He just, hears, the door open, and he starts going into a spiel. He's so, our client has deigned to grace you with an assignment. This one is a little bit more of a test than any other in that they would normally handle something like this directly, but it looks to be small enough scale that the goblin is nude. Why is the goblin nude?
Do we have time to talk about this?
I despise the three of you. We need to get you kitted up and sent out. And that, you're going undercover to, for lack of a better term, bust up a fake ID ring.
Yes!
So, leave my office.
Trapdoor.
Not with the naked goblin, just go.
Oh!
Oh.
Note to self, we found a hack.
I know.
We leave.
She has said nothing this whole time. Her body is normally green. Her whole body is bright red.
Aw. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
I thought you guys were my friends.
You stayed hidden in the basin. You didn't see any bits.
I thought you guys were my friends.
We are your friends.
Why did you help me put on pants?
That would have taken too long. You would have been mad.
He was so much more mad.
Do you really believe that if we have wasted time, you would have been less mad?
He said he talked about it directly.
I feel like he would have also
looked at me.
I feel like
and
he would
now
have
he
also
talked about I was naked.
I feel like he would have also talked about the fact that we were late by however much time it took for us to help you put on pants.
Would have been a second. You could help me put on
Shh,
pants. Now you're in that big pants.
Hey, drink the tea. You'll calm down.
Just because this tea is delicious does not mean that you are not fucked up. That you shouldn't do a fucked up thing.
First rule, you should always check the tea for poison.
What?
She winks. Friendly advice. It's not poisoned, but you should.
Is this tea poison?
No.
I feel like it's poisoned.
If it was poisoned, you would be dead already.
It's an excellent point.
Am I dying?
Do you
Is that how you told me I'm
Perhaps, but not
dying?
from
Do
tea.
you
Hey,
feel
we're
like
all
you're
dying.
dying?
Is that what you wanted to do? You wanted my last thoughts to be oh my god, my boss saw me naked and now I'm dying?
To be fair, he didn't see you that naked. He only saw you from the shoulders up.
She looks
The basin's
very
not see-through.
slowly at you.
Look, you gained enough strength to turn.
She's like, one day my limbs are gonna work and I'm gonna go full spider monkey on each of your faces.
I feel like I've already gained that through taught, so best of luck.
Mm. Feels like, alright, just,
Would you like us to help you put on pants now?
yes, please help me put on pants. And that is where we will end that.
Hi everyone, thanks for listening, and make sure to stick around until the end for some unique bloopers. A very big thank you to all our incredible patrons. Your support directly helps us create more fun content for your listening pleasure. If you'd like to become a patron to support the show, check us out on patreon.com/agentsofdamned to gain access to things like our patron Discord channel, our peek behind the screen episodes where we decompress after each session, our special bonus episodes where we might reveal more plot about our NPCs or just play other fun TTRPGs, and our patron shoutouts each episode. Speaking of, thank you to Queenie for being a veteran operative. If you'd like to hang out with the cast, join our Discord linked in our social medias, or follow us across the internet. Drew can be found at Liger00Cero, I can be found at Greekachu, Jordan/Hoshi at Pokechap, and Chelsea at Little Black Feather. The show handle is at Agents of Damned, at Agents of D, or at AOD, but honestly, with the state of the social media, if you'd like to interact with us, the best way is probably through Discord. Anyway, until next time, bye!
Oh, Ah, yes, the art of the handshake. Regular stuff that I do all the time. I'm bad at this voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Step up, nerd.
Step up, dude. Fucking
Wow, I think it got worse.
Yeah, it got worse.
Don't parrot me.
Yeah, I'm
Do the
Lolita,
opposite
the
parrot.
pawn shop witch. What's going on?
Do you even know what a hoe looks like? Because it's not this.
Looks like my ex-wife, am I right? You chest bump around.
Wow.
No, we can't keep that.
No.
Don't keep
The hell
that
we
in.
can't.
Listen,
I'm bonding.
It's so fucking bad.
That is pretty bad.
It feels like something this person would say.